You heard the fans, you know the arguments better than I do, so tell me, where's the rights and the wrongs lie on this one?
Well, Richard, the point is, if we want to be politically incorrect, but not giving any side to hypocrisy, it is why now? Why now this is becoming important and not before? Why not before, when Di Canio was playing for West Ham? He didn't make the fastest salute still at the time, but anyway was known his view, and anyway he was having he was collaborating also for BBC, writing a column.
Okay,
why now?
But you've got to agree, surely, that the clubs themselves, and I read the chairman's statement, and I read the club statement, but they can't have it both ways, can they? They are role models, these clubs. They have young supporters. They have to adopt best practice.
That's very true. At the same time, I'm not the Di Canio's lawyer, by the way, otherwise I would be very rich, but I'm not the Di Canio's lawyer. But I have to make an objection, for example. The unfamous quote that you said before, I'm a racist, I'm a fascist, not a racist. It is actually never been confirmed, and Di Canio himself, a few years ago, when it was pulled out, he threatened to sue any media that would attribute this quote to him, because he said, I never said this quote like that. And in the last years, he has been extremely quiet about his political view or about his beliefs.
Do we know what his political views are? Not that I mean, you know, the man is reported to have quoted with approval the politics of Mussolini. Now,
yeah, that's correct.
I'm not entirely certain that parents would necessarily want their children to be following people who follow those sort of views. It really is as simple as that. The ethics of the corporate world.
You know, also, if we go in his out, I believe that probably is in some way, that is my view, blaming the fact that when he was younger, he came out so proud with something like that, because he realized how much he's harming himself.
Right.
At the same time, in his autobiography, he had views on immigrants, on policy with immigrants in countries that would be considered more leftist than any labor, like giving the vote to immigrants, letting, even expressing his appreciation for them, because they have better values, they said, for example, better than Italians and everything. So I believe the word fascist is like tickling one nerve that is pretty sensible. If we go very in deep, it's like a lot of things.